Hello, happy Tuesday, friends. It's 22. Lots of twos today. Awesome. Well, hey, welcome to Self-Care in 6. I actually have my timer on me today. It's set for 1 minute shorter than I actually need to. So I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet and do it in 6 minutes or less. So this week, our self-care topic is journaling for self-care. So I wanted to share with you guys like my struggles with journaling, because I know that journaling is not the easiest thing to do. And I thought that, you know what? I'm sure there's some people out there that will identify with me struggling to journal. So I'm going to talk you through like some of my struggles and then things that I'm doing to help myself get over those struggles, because journaling is an awesome self-care activity. It lets you express yourself. It lets you get things out that maybe you just keep in your mind, or maybe you only have one particular person or your therapist that you speak to about these things, right? But sometimes we can get in a rut with actually journaling. So I know for me personally, I had this ideal in my head of like what journaling should look like, right? I was like, I need to sit down every single day. I have to use a particular pen. I have to fill up an entire page. It needs to be my deep inner feelings and inner thoughts, right? And that thought held me back for a long time with journaling. I wouldn't sit down and do it because I didn't feel like I had like a page worth of stuff to say. You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't do it. I listened to this really great podcast from Therapy for Black Girls that kind of busts through all those false ideals that we have surrounding journaling. And that really helped me a lot. It's something that I've been actively trying to do for like a few years now. I kind of started and then I fall off, as we do with many things. But I want to share with you some tips that helped me get over my struggles with journaling. Okay, so first I got rid of the notion of there should be this perfect journal. I need it to be a full page. I need it to be these deep thoughts. I got rid of that idea. Okay, so that's the first thing you do. Next, I want you to get a journal that like makes you feel good, that evokes feelings, and it makes you want to write in it. Something pretty, something that you identify with. The tricky thing with that is we change as people, right? We change over time. So your journal may change over time. So I'm going to share with you some of the journals. I have a whole bunch over here that I will share with you, but I want you to get something that makes you inspired. It makes you feel like sharing. Okay. All right. So I have this awesome gratitude journal. This is one that I have used. I have a plain old spiral notebook. I have another spiral bound. It says good vibes only. This really speaks to me, especially if I'm struggling. This is a journal that I would write in and kind of leave it all in there. And when I close it, I'm left with my good vibes. Here's two more. If you follow us on stories, you've seen these. This one's a book bound one. It's plain pages inside, of course. And then this one is another spiral bound. You can get a little cheapo to-do list. I got this one from the Dollar Tree. But you know what? This encouraged me with my daily routine. I was starting to write down things that I needed to get done every single day. I also put my water intake in here, so it helped me create those habits. I feel like I kind of got those in the bag, so I stopped writing down. I have this one, which I love. I'll open it up real quick because you can circle your month and the date, and there's no years in it. All right, and then I also have this cool Padfolio, right? So you can see that there is an array of different things that you can use to actually journal. It doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to be something that speaks to you. Okay, something else that helped me get into journaling. I really like pens and markers and things to look pretty. So suggest flare pens. I have these flare pens here. I like to like color coordinate things, and it just helps me feel a little bit more creative and to get my thoughts down on the page. I also enjoy adding stickers. Oh my gosh, my timer went off, y'all. Wow, these 6 minutes are fast. Okay, I add stickers and different embellishments to my journal as well. Again, depending on how I feel, that depends on what colors I use, what things I add in there, right? Also, set a particular time of day for you to journal. It doesn't have to be 100% consistent, but if you want to journal in the morning, first thing when you're fresh, do that. If you want to journal at the end of the day after everything has kind of settled down, do that. So if you can find a consistent pocket of time to journal in, that will help you also. And then also, don't feel pressured to journal every single day. That was a big one for me. I was like, I gotta have something to say every day. I need something to write down in my journal every single day. And you don't. When you feel inspired, when you feel moved, write it down in your journal. And that's it. It's really cool to go back and look and see how far you've come or how you felt at a particular time. It's a great way to track your mood and to see what is going on with you in a long-term span. So I love it. All right, awesome. Let me know in the comments if you are a journaler or not. If you are not, tell me what struggles you're having. What is holding you back from actually journaling? Yeah? All right. Share this video with a friend, hit that like button, and we will see you next week for Self-Care in 6.